Hi everybody, this is Fuzzy Pickle Channel. I'm Janice, and thank you for showing up and listening. And this is a special edition of Fuzzy Pickle. I want to thank everybody for joining me, new, old, and in-betweens. Thank you for joining me in this special edition. I said that like 3 times, but I don't care. Lydia and I went to our library in our village. I didn't know our town was called a village. Well, never mind about that. We went and we saw the most prettiest girl in the whole world last night at the library. Are you ready? Her name is Bessie. And she went totally blind at the age of 6 years old. 6.5 years old, something like that. It's in the book. But if you ever see Thomas and Ashley and Bessie at your nearest library or school, go see it. Listen to their story, because she has more to do with humans than her 4-legged friends. So it just made me appreciate life more. The complaining, who needs to complain? When you see her in person or read the book, if you want a copy of the book, I think you can go to, I don't know where you can get them, because we got these at the library, because they were there, they were giving a lecture there. So it wasn't even a lecture, it was actually fun, by the way. It just teaches people how to be more confident, how to break out of their shell, because of this one little doggy right here. So, if you want to ask questions or you want to see her story, she does have a YouTube, Watching the Lights Go Out. That's her YouTube channel. That's Bessie's YouTube channel, is Watching the Lights Go Out. And if you want any more on her story, you can go to bessiesstory.com. And if you would like to find out where you can get a copy of this book, you can write to, I guess he's got his Gmail on here, bessiestory@gmail.com. So if you want a copy of this book, can you see that? There we go. So, and this is a bookmark. That's Bessie's best friend, Thomas. And this is the girl of the hour right here, Bessie. I'm going to read you, before we begin, I'm going to read you this little page here. When my wife Ashley and I visited the kennel in a rural New Hampshire town to select a chocolate Labrador puppy, we had some reservations. The parents of the litter were described as healthy, purebred labs, but the mother was mysteriously aloof and detached, not to mention that her hair was falling out. Their father was out of the picture, apparently having disappeared like a deadbeat dad who had slipped out of town before the police arrived. Then the kennel owners opened the small pen and 8 adorable lab puppies poured out, slipping and sliding all over each other like fish from a net. All except one, the last pup, peered out at us, inched her way into the sunlight, and parked herself softly on Ashley's feet. That's the day we fell in love with Bessie. She was just 7 weeks old, and we already knew we had the perfect dog. This book begins 4 years later, when Bessie's perfection began rising to new levels. So that's just, I'm going to just do that thing right there. That's the beginning of the book. before we begin. And then there's a quote. He puts quotes in each chapter. Thomas does. The first quote for chapter 1 is, "The afternoon knows what the morning never suspected." And everybody knows who that is. Robert Frost. Robert Frost's quote. So it's true. I'll say it again. The afternoon knows what the morning never suspected. By Robert Frost. So, this is... I started reading it last night. And it was tears and laughter and tears and laughter. So if you... you just can't stop, because all the stuff that she's gone through and what she's learned, you just can't stop. But some of the stuff she does is laughter parts. But, hold on. Sorry. I don't know why my nose is running, but it's running. So, like I said, please, if you see Thomas and Ashley Farman with Bessie in a library or a school, please attend. It will be, it won't be a waste of time. It will be fun. This book is absolutely awesomeness. And the people, and Thomas, who actually was just memoirs for what their furry baby was going through. And he wasn't even thinking about putting it into a book until one of his students suggested he did. And that's also in the book. I don't want to give too much away, but please, if you see Thomas and Ashley and Bessie in a school or a library, adults, please go too. This is for adults too, and children. It encourages children to break out of their shell. Do what you think you can't do. Just do it. Bessie did. So please, 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 if you buy the book, if you see if you can buy it on, I don't know if you can buy it online or if you can buy it directly from the Farmans, but please get the book. It is good, and if you can, please listen to the author of the book, Thomas, and please, Ashley, his wife, she is so sweet too. They're both, all three of them are sweet. So please, if you get a chance, see them in person or just go get the book. So, oh my goodness, I could not believe it. Me and Lydia goes to me, she goes, "Mom, I'm glad you forced me to go to the library last night." I go, "Why?" She goes, "It was so much fun. Bessie was so sweet. She was such a sweet girl. She also gave her principal's name in the school that she goes to, so she can have Bessie and Thomas and Ashley as guests at the school." So, hopefully they take them up on the offer, because I would go again. This is how good. I haven't read a full book, in years. I'll start one, but this is the book I am going to finish this year. Well, in a couple of days, because I have been reading it almost nonstop. I fell asleep with this on my chest, so yeah, it's a good book. Oh my goodness. Oh. So Petermon, if you're listening, please suggest this book to your readers, because it's a great story, and Petermon, you might even learn something from it, like I did. And you can teach an old dog new tricks. So, I hope everybody enjoyed. I enjoyed listening and meeting Bessie, the star of the show right here, Miss Bessie. And she's such a sweet dog. She's such a loving dog. And she's been through a lot. So, yeah, take some time to yourself. Read this book. Like I said, if you see him at the library or at a school, kid's school, go see. It's awesomeness. Just go check it out. I can't say it enough. Go check it out. See, today was not a beauty product, anything. This is a book. I used to love to read all the time, and this got my interest big time. So, and this was in our town, village, in East Andover, New Hampshire, at Batchelor Library. They were there to visit, and we had, our library is pretty small, and our library was packed. The top half of our library was packed. And our library is small. It has a downstairs, but it's just a room, couple of rooms. But our library is small, and our library was packed. We could hardly move in there, just to see the author and his wife and their precious baby, fur baby, Bessie. So thank you for watching, and hopefully I gave you enough information on the book. They do come in hardcover and paperback, so you have a choice. I got the hardcover, and it's hardcover. You can always I put in my libraries, and I do have books that I do have in hardcover, mostly in hardcover. So yeah, it doesn't matter either or. Just go get the book. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you later. Late.